Yeah, boy. Dbrand said, is acid good for your MacBook? Gonna find this out. Alright, let's be real here. I honestly didn't think I was going to ruin a $1,200 machine in acid because Dbrand said so, right? By the way, they didn't say so, but you get what I mean, right? Here she is, safe and sound, right? But I was lying. I'll be dressing her up in the spanking new Dbrand Damascus Acid skin. Now, I don't know if this thing was brand new. I heard it was reintroduced, but let's check it out. Alright people, there you have it. The big old envelope that Dbrand ships these things in. Now, can't really see it in all its glory right now because of this opaque wrapping that is in or whatever, but this is it. You get the top and the bottom part, right? And we're just going to do a quick installation here, right? Oh, yo, alright, this just brought a grin to my face. You guys see a sneak peek of what is to come. This looks so awesome, yo. Oh, it's so bright. Let's throw this aside. And before we continue, of course, dbrand.com/how, they show you how to install these things, but I can't get over how beautiful these things are, yo. Oof. Enough of that. Oh yes, this definitely looks like acid. It's bringing a smile to my face, yo. I can't wait to get this on. So let's get it on, peeps. Now, before we get going, I'm just going to let you guys know everything that you need. Of course, I'm going to be following the exact video that Dbrand suggests.
If you just got your Dbrand MacBook skin, relax. This is going to be easy.
At least that's what they say. But I'm going to be following this step by step. They don't have any for this particular skin, but I'm guessing it's all the same. Now what you need, of course, is smartphone, the video, a bottle of 70% isopropyl or rubbing alcohol. That could work. Of course, you need a blow dryer or heat gun, but blow dryer will do just fine. Stole this from wifey, whatever, it'll work. And let's get going. Alright people, and here we have it, the MacBook Air M2. Let's give her a nice good clean with the 70% isopropyl alcohol. Of course, you got your microfiber cloth. Give her a nice good liberal clean. There you have it, all clean. Such a beautiful machine. I almost don't want to cover it up, but I can't wait to see how that nice looking skin looks on her. So let's get this done. Alright peeps, let's get going. Now, they suggest, first of all, that I lift off the skin entirely and reattach it like this. So they want it to be as equal as possible, right? Now, they claim that just so that it fits properly on the Mac itself, it won't give you an exact fit. So always give leeway to about 1 millimeter or so from the edge of the MacBook. So then it says you should just press it down. It's more like 0.5 millimeter because this thing does not want to give me much of an inch, so to speak. This thing feels very high quality though. Alright, next up, I think I may have stuck this down a bit too much. Supposed to remove this, pull it down about 2 inches or so, and then you press it down, and then you repeat. Keep going. Oh wow. So I put it on upside down. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so a couple of things for you guys to keep your eyes on. Of course, the correct orientation, whether it's upside down, the right side up, and look out for air bubbles. Like I said, I recommend using a microfiber cloth. It will glide a lot easier than your hands. No oils or anything like that to stick. And if needs be, you could use a credit card. The blow dryer or heat gun will also come in handy to smooth it out later on. But moving on to the back side. Alright people, so I've just finished watching the video from Dbrand, and there's a couple of things I disagree with, or a couple of things that I would actually change, right? Now this is the M2 MacBook Air. It doesn't have the rounded corners like the older models. The back plate is actually pretty flat, and so is the skin itself. It ends right after the screw hole, which is, you know, the flat edge. So it's pretty simple. So no need for an actual blow dryer for this one, people, for this particular model. If it's the M1 MacBook Air or any of the older models where they actually curve at the corners, well, that's where the blow dryer comes in, where you'll actually need to leave the corners loose until the very end, and then you use a blow dryer to heat it up so that you could easily fold it over the corners. Now for this model, the 14-inch MacBook Pro, the 16-inch MacBook Pro, anything after 2021 and up, you won't need to do that because they're pretty much flat and angular. So let's proceed. I also found an easier way to lay it down so that you can minimize the bubbles. So I'll follow up starting off exactly how Dbrand says. The principle is pretty much the same. You ensure that you get at least 3 corners lined up, that is the feet and the screws, before you lay it down. They recommend using the 3M piece. I don't think that's necessary for this. Just ensure that first 2 are lined up. You get 1 corner down first, which is my right thumb there you're looking at, over the screw head. That actually creates a pivot you could use to line up the other 2 feet. There you go. And then you just line up 1 more foot, 1 more screw. Then what you will need now is a microfiber cloth. I know you don't want any bubbles, so you go in an outward motion. Also, you keep one side lifted up. That's the side that you didn't press down yet. Yet again, I prefer the microfiber cloth because it glides a lot easier than your fingers. And then you just simply wipe towards the lifted portion. Come all the way down to the end. That way you're actually pushing the air away from the sides that you've already stuck down. Of course, you gently put down this finger as you go along so that you don't lift up what you've already stuck down. Now when you come to the end here, you don't fully press it down, you line it up over the foot and the screw hole. And of course you work your way to the edge with the microfiber cloth. Squeeze out them bubbles, squeeze out the air, right to the end. There you go, completed. Who knew I'd actually find a better method than Dbrand themselves. But yet again, this is for the M2 model, M2 Air model in particular. I'd imagine it's the same for all the MacBook Pros as well, 2021 and later. So there it is, no air bubbles, nice and flat and seamless. And look at those colors, yo. I love this. And one of the reasons why this is so special to me as well is because it reminds me of home. I'm from Jamaica, currently live in Jamaica, and the hints of black, green and gold really and truly does bring that whole patriotic feeling. Yeah, it actually contrasts pretty well with the starlight champagne looking color as well. I love this thing. This is beautiful. I mean, wifey thought it would look tacky, but I love it. Love the pearlescent shades as well. So that's it, peeps. This is my skinning of my M2 MacBook Air using the Acid Damascus skin from Dbrand. So thanks for tuning in. You don't know, I appreciate a like, subscribe, and of course hitting that little notification bell so you know when the next video is out. See you in the next one, guys. Peace and take care.